Thank you, Gracie. Everyone, please be seated. When I reflect upon this past school year and all of these wonderful, shiny, smile and nervous faces sitting before me, I have three words that come to my mind: joy, thanksgiving, and pride. My first word is joy because today is a day of celebration. High school and crossing the stage and graduating is a rite of passage for young Canadians. As you cross this stage, in many respects, you are making that transition into adult life. Now, this isn't to say that you might not abide in your parents' basement for a little while or a long while. This isn't to say you won't raid their pantries from time to time, and as parents, we love that. But the fact remains that when you came to Charles Spencer in grade 9, you were mere adolescents. But as you leave this place, you are young adults. We take joy in all that you've accomplished and the growth that you've made over the past 4 years. My second word is thanksgiving. We are thankful for all you have accomplished and for all you have yet to achieve. But it is also important in times like this for us to think about the communities that surround each one of us that have made it possible for you to get to this point in your life, in your journey. Your parents, your grandparents, brothers, sisters, family members are those who contributed to you and who were your first teachers in your youngest years. I am also thankful and mindful of all of the teachers and non-instructional staff who've invested thousands of hours of energy and time and tears and joy all through your development to get to this point. So I'm thankful for them as I'm thankful for you. The third word that I'd like to share today is pride. I am proud of each and every one of you. You've demonstrated perseverance, you've overcome challenges, you've accomplished great things. This world is complex. We face barriers, challenges, heartbreaks, and failure. However, it is my firm belief that the opportunities that lie before us far outweigh the challenges that are ahead, and I know you're up for the task. You make us proud. Now, I'd like to wrap up my opening remarks here with a reference to the chosen theme for this grad formal, Casino Royale. It would be only appropriate, of course, that the graduates chose this, given that you're born in 2007, which can also be pronounced 2007, yes? Now, I searched high and low for a quotation from a Bond film that was appropriate for a grad ceremony. Guess what? I couldn't find one. However, when I looked at the titles of the films and the books, I found something that kind of did work. It was from a 1967 release with Sean Connery playing Bond, and this film was called You Only Live Twice. Now, this title made me think, because what is that supposed to mean? I thought we only lived once. But the premise of this film is when James Bond faced his adversary and he faced death, then he could live the second time because he overcame that obstacle. Well, of course, all of you are at this point in your life where you have that which was gone before, that is your first life, but now you have everything that is ahead. Let's make it a good one. So, and all of the different, embrace the moment, enjoy the day. We are looking forward to celebrating with each and every one of you. We're joyful, we are thankful, and we are proud of each one of you. It is now my privilege to introduce our grad ambassador who's going to share some words with us. This is a student who has been elected by her graduating class for embodying school spirit, for being an enthusiastic participant in student life, both within our building and also representing the qualities of Maverick far beyond the walls of our building. Piper Robinson is a dynamic personality. She is friendly, and she is a performer. And we're so proud of her and the fact that she can speak to her fellow graduates and encourage them on this very special day. So let's put our hands together for Piper Robertson.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wall. One second. Good morning, everyone. Parents, friends, relatives, teachers, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. Each of you here has played a key role in getting us to where we are today, so thank you, truly. My name is Piper Robertson, and it is an immense honor to be standing here today as your grad ambassador, helping to mark one of the most meaningful and memorable milestones in our lives. Now, before I go any further, I want to take a moment to thank some important people. To the staff and admin at Charles Spencer, thank you. It is through your guidance, patience, and support that we've made it this far, whether it be through the lunchtime visits filled with words of advice or through the seemingly endless extensions on due dates. It is through your support that has helped shape us into the students and adults that we are today. Sometimes you are blessed with having teachers who see you for the person you are and who believe in you wholeheartedly. And I believe that these are the kind of educators who fill Charles Spencer's hallways each and every day. Whether it be in a science or math lab, construction shop, or gymnasium, we've all had those teachers that make going to school and rolling out of bed at 7 a.m. every day worth it. So to Ms. Hartmeyer, thank you for being the kind of English teacher every student dreams of. And a special thank you to the teachers who fight every day to keep the arts alive. Over my time here at Charles Spencer, I've had the privilege of being taught by 3 separate teachers, Ms. Cooper, Ms. Saran, and Mr. Simon. So thank you for giving me this space to create, imagine, and express myself. Without your support in the musical theater program, I wouldn't be heading off to McEwen later this fall to chase my dreams. So thank you. You've helped me grow in ways a grade never could, and I thank you endlessly. To my parents, thank you for your constant support and for allowing our basement to become the unofficial weekend headquarters. More specifically, to my mom, thank you for sharing your love of the arts with me at such a young age. None of this would be possible without you. And to my fellow graduates, as cliche as it may sound, we made it, so congratulations. When I was first nominated to be grad ambassador, I thought, okay, I can write a speech, but when I sat down, nothing came out. I stared at a blank page, trying to figure out how I could possibly capture 4 years of change, laughter, stress, and growth into one speech, especially when I'm just one person with one experience. And when I thought about my time here, I remembered choir classes and lunches spent in the music room with my friends, late-night rehearsals, and social studies where I spent more time in knowing Mr. Weed than doing the chapter questions. But I know that's not the story for everyone. Some of you spent your lunch hours in the gym shooting hoops. Some were in the parking lot blasting your music. And some of you were deep into your studying. And that's the thing. Each of us had our own path here at Charles. No 2 experiences were the same, but every single one of us changed, and every single one of us grew. And while I was still unsure what to write, I did what most high school students would do, and I procrastinated. Until the final week of school, then I went around asking people what moments stood out to them. After all, how could anyone forget senior skip day at the Simonette that left half of us sunburnt to a crisp? Or the Halloween costume contest where Naomi's Steve Harvey costume put the rest to shame? Or the musical every year, although I may be a little biased. And of course, there's what I deem to be the best senior prank Charles Spencer has probably ever seen. Samson and Brooke, I hope the married life is treating you well. Now, these moments are just a few of the highlights that made our time at Charles Spencer so memorable. And as we go forward into whatever our paths hold, it is these memories that we will hold close, not the grades, the award ceremonies, or the project deadlines. And now, here we are. And while it may feel like the grand finale, the reality is that we are just getting started. Right now, we all stand on the edge of something too big to name and too undefined to predict. And yes, it's scary. However, whether you're heading off to university, into the workforce, or taking a much-needed gap year, I want you to remember this. You've already done something so incredible. You've grown, you've changed, and you've made it through. Now think back to grade 9. Whether you like it or not, you have changed. Your friends, your passions, your goals, and your values. You've grown into someone new. And here's the truth. In 10 years, 5 years, probably even 1 year, you're going to be somebody new all over again. And that's not a failure, that's life. Change is not the exception, it's the whole point. So it's easy to feel like there's some invisible clock pressuring us all to have everything figured out, but the truth is, we've already built the foundation we need to find it. With every class we took, every challenge we faced, and every choice we made, we were becoming something and someone new. So if you're scared of what's next, that's okay. And if you're scared of where you're going, that's okay too. Because if we've learned anything these past couple years, it's that we are capable of adapting, growing, and becoming. So whether high school was everything that you hoped for or something that you're relieved to leave behind, as we take our final bow, remember, it was just a moment, a starting point, a blip in the grand story of your life and the change you will endure. And if we made it through this chapter, we can surely handle whatever comes next. So congratulations, the class of 2025. Now, I'd like to welcome the class of 2025's valedictorian, Miriam Abdulaziz. I had the pleasure of being in the same social class as Miriam, and while she spent far less time talking and far more time doing the actual work, she was a pleasure to have as a classmate. She was kind, grounded, and let's be real, an academic weapon. So the title of valedictorian could not be more deserved.
Thank you, Piper Robertson, for that lovely speech. If mine sounds like hers, writing a speech is not easy. I'm going to be honest with you, it's so overwhelming being up here. Not because of the public speech aspect of it, but it's just that something about this moment feels different. I mean, just 2 days ago, we were at the school picking up our caps and gowns. We had that wonderful grad breakfast, and some of us were finishing our diplomas up. Everything seems so normal and so familiar, and now, all of a sudden, you're all sitting in front of me dressed in those very caps and gowns. Graduation is no longer something we're waiting for. Class of 2025, we made it. What makes me kind of sad, though, is the fact that there's still a couple of faces in the crowd that I don't recognize. You'd think 4 years is plenty of time to get to know everyone, but it zooms by fast. And if you're Mr. Weeb, it zooms by even faster. Despite never sharing a conversation or a class with some of our classmates, we share something more lasting. We share this experience. There's always going to be a part of us through which we are connected. We're a mosaic of many unifying moments, like all the school spirit grad bonding days that were big hit or miss, either nobody dressed up or everybody did. We also cannot forget Chicken Finger Thursdays when Mr. Weeb used to dismiss his second block class early just so that he could be first in line. Excuse me. We've laughed in the hallways, bonded over shared homework panic, and cheered each other on, whether it was in classrooms, on stage, on the field, or simply in life. That shared experience, that quiet, unspoken bond, is something no amount of time or distance could ever take away from us. These moments, big and small, are what distinguish us as unique Charles Spencer graduates from everybody else. I think back to the beginning of this year, all the pressure and panic we felt to decide our futures and choose programs within a few months. Most of us thought that the cluelessness we entered the school with in grade 9 would have faded by now. But it has stuck with the best of us. That didn't stop us from choosing the path we believe suited each of us the best. Some of us stayed up late to apply to universities the moment applications opened. Some of us decided to pursue a career attainable through trade school. Some of us decided to take a breath, a gap year, to regroup, reflect, and recharge. From the nervous excitement of freshman year to the bittersweet goodbyes of today, we spent a lot of time preparing for the real world, waiting for life to begin. What we didn't realize was that life was happening to us all along. We weren't just preparing for the future, we were living it. What's important for all of us to never forget is that wherever we go from here, we will carry each other with us, not just in memory, but in the way we choose to live. I'd like to also mention some of the many, many people worth thanking for this academic year and for the entirety of high school. First of all, I'm thankful for all the teachers who saw potential in us when we couldn't see ourselves. Thank you to Mrs. Berry for being, no exaggeration, the best math teacher on the planet. Thank you to Mrs. Hartmeyer for using her free will as a teacher to allow us to have potlucks in class. Thank you to Mrs. Drummond for having the ability to teach chemistry to literally anyone. Thank you, Mrs. Andrews, for being the sweet human being you are. Thank you, Mr. Gross, for giving us a hard time on every test. And thank you, Mr. Weeb, for teaching us the value of perseverance, even if that sometimes meant just trying to stay awake in class. Thank you to all the friends who made this tough journey not only bearable, but also fun. Thank you to all the family members who supported us through all our behind-the-scenes breakdowns. For me, it was my sisters and my brother. And the biggest thank you goes out to the parents and the role models who have been pushing us from our first steps to surviving junior high, and from our high school graduation until long after we leave, to always strive for more. Special thanks to my mom and dad for your support, patience, and unconditional love that have carried me through every challenge. Everything I've accomplished, I've done on the foundation you've built. This moment belongs to you as much as it does to me. And a last thank you to all the school staff throughout the years, the teachers, educational assistants, and especially the cafeteria ladies and Chef Kevin for making each school day infinitely better. It is now my honor and pleasure to introduce Academic Counselor Mrs. Abley for the staff address.
Welcome students, parents, staff, and guests to the Charles Spencer graduation ceremony for the class of 2025. I am Mrs. Abley, staff representative and academic advisor. Today is a momentous occasion, one that marks the culmination of 13 years of hard work, growth, and achievement. As we come together to celebrate these incredible students, I'm filled with pride and gratitude. We are not just here to celebrate the end of a chapter, but the beginning of many new journeys. It is truly an honor to stand before you, not only as your teacher, but as someone who's had the privilege of walking alongside each of you. Over the years, you may have received emails from me, had me chasing you down the halls, or sitting with me in my office, helping you navigate everything from homework, deadlines, to big questions about your future. And honestly, it's been an absolute joy. You're not just students to me, but individuals, unique, thoughtful, and full of potential. It has been a privilege to be part of your journey so far. When I think back to your grade 9 year, I can't help but smile. You were all so much shorter back then, like my height. But what's more important is that you were just starting to figure out who you were and what you wanted. Some of you were unsure, maybe a little nervous about what high school would bring. But over the years, I've watched you grow, not just physically, but emotionally, intellectually, and socially. From conversations about surviving tests to bold dreams about what you wanted to do after graduation, you've shared everything. You filled my office with random thoughts, laughter, questions on how to still play sports after high school, and sometimes heated debates like, is volleyball better than basketball? Each of these moments, small as they may seem, has shaped my time here as much as it has shaped yours. You've taught me more than you'll ever know about resilience, determination, and the importance of finding humor in even the most challenging of days. You've made me a better teacher, a better person, and I'll always cherish the lessons you have given me. As I stand here today, I can't help but reflect on my own graduation back in 1993. I was 17. Like most of you, I had absolutely no idea what I wanted to do with my life. I remembered the 90s were all about big glasses and even bigger hair. But more than the fashion, I remember the uncertainty. You might feel that same uncertainty right now, and that's okay. I took a bunch of career tests and they told me I liked people, art, and science. So I took a leap, I left my small town behind, and applied to university. I chose teaching. Despite swearing I'd never follow in my mom's footsteps, she was a teacher too. But here I am, 22 years later, and I can honestly say this: I ended up exactly where I was supposed to be. The leap that I took has led me to a fulfilling path as a teacher, and while I didn't know it back then, I now see that the things I cared about, connecting with others, learning and growing, led me here. I hope you'll remember that as you head into the next chapter, you don't need to have it all figured out right now. Focus on your strengths and passions, and the most important thing is to listen to what makes you feel alive and follow that. Class of 2025, you are a remarkable group of individuals. Every single one of you has something unique to offer, and what I want you to carry with you as you step forward into the future, whether it's your creativity, your kindness, your determination, or your sense of humor, those are your gifts. And when you share those gifts with others, you connect with them in ways that go beyond what you might expect. Over the years, I've watched you share your talents with one another. I've seen how your gifts have not only helped you grow, but also inspired those around you, your friends, your families, and even your teachers. You've already begun to shape the world around you, and I have no doubt that the journey ahead will continue to be filled with moments where you'll share what you know, what you care about, and who you are. Sometimes it feels like the future is a destination we have to arrive at once we've figured out everything. But I've learned that the future is not a final point. It's something we create along the way. It's the journey, not the destination. Every conversation, every choice, every little moment contributes to the person you're becoming, and it all matters. So my challenge to you is simple. Look at those gifts, your creativity, your curiosity, your empathy, and share them. Share them in whatever way feels right to you, whether you're making art, leading a team, helping others, or starting something new. You are teaching. You're showing the world who you are and what you care about, and trust me, the world needs that. You are already capable of making a real difference, and you'll continue to teach and inspire long after today. Your journey is just beginning, and the potential you have to shape the future is boundless. So to the class of 2025, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey, for all the laughter, the challenges, and the beautiful moments that we have shared. You've left an imprint, and I, along with my colleagues, will forever be grateful for the time we spent together. As you leave here today, remember this: your future isn't something you're waiting for, it's something you're creating, step by step, choice by choice. Be proud of who you are, and always know that your gifts have impact on those around you. Congratulations, class of 2025.
So at this time, we have a slideshow presentation that was created by graduate Nina Midwinter.
I used to hear a simple song. That was until you came along. Now in its place is something new. I hear it when I look at you. Old enough to understand. Old enough to understand. With simple songs I wanted more. Perfection is so quick to bore. You are more beautiful by far. Our flaws are who we really are.
And now we have a very special treat, a musical performance, including graduates Piper Robertson and Carly Pinch, and accompanied by our one and only Mr. Zachary Kay. They're going to be playing. They will play Landslide by Fleetwood Mac.
Hello? Oh, yeah, it's on.
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
I took my love, I took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around.
And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills. To the landside brought it down.
Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above?
Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life?
Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Oh, I'm getting older too. Oh, I took my love, I took it down. Oh, I climbed a mountain and I turned around. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, will the landslide bring you down? And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, will the landslide bring you down? Oh, landslide bring you down.
So at this time, we'll make a quick little change and we'll get ready for the presentation of the certificates.
Miriam Abdulaziz. We didn't know we were making memories, we were just having fun. A.A. Milne from Winnie the Pooh. Altaf Abeba. The best is yet to come, Frank Sinatra. Faris Abu Saeed. Too cool to try and too smart to fail. Ben Allard. I'm looking forward to playing volleyball at NWP next year. Sarah Allen. Big shout out to Mr. Gaucher, Mr. Sotart, and Mr. Petoskey for being awesome teachers, and to Miss Abley for switching around my classes at every minor inconvenience I had. Dane Anderson. Be good, do good, God bless, and go Bills. Josh Anderson. Alexander Anderson. Life is like a staircase. It's easy to trip up when you lose focus. Stay persistent. Jaden Anderson. I want to thank my wonderful family and friends for getting me through high school. I'm looking forward to my future career as a nurse. Alexandra Arnelio. Success is achievable with enough time and dedication.
Sophie Arsenault. If this is it, I'm signing off. Lana Del Rey. Colton Atkin. Make big moves to be noticed. Kate Azarkan. If you think about it, it'll be over in no time, and that's life. Harrison Baczynski. Success is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. Thomas Edison. Talandira Banda. The Lord is on my side, I will not fear. Jasmine Barbutza. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. Kierkegaard. Christian Bangert. Somehow, against all odds, late assignments, and my deeply committed relationship with procrastination, I did it. I'm graduating. Thank you to my questionably sane family and to the legendary Mrs. Cram. You're the real MVP, the real one behind this diploma.
Maya Buer. Love always, Mac Miller. Grayson Blizzard. I'm grateful for those who reminded me that I have limited years of school and I should enjoy them while they're still here. Now that they're over, I can enjoy what's waiting for me ahead. Livy Blundell. I'm looking forward to pursuing post-secondary soccer at NAIT while taking a Bachelor of Business degree in accounting. Also, my one goal in life is to finish an essay before the due date. I strongly advise you not to wait until the night before. Addison Bolin. Thank you to my wonderful family and friends for lifting me up with love, laughs, and endless support. Your belief in me got me through the hard days, and I'm ready for what's coming next. Sawyer Bondaruk. All I feel is free now. Gracie Abrams. Naomi Borden. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes and appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. The stranger by the shore.
Alyssa Bowers. My advice is to make as many memories as possible. High school's too short to finish it without any good memories. Brianna Brewster. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Ferris Bueller. Jada Broughton. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Dr. Seuss. The harder you work for something, the greater it feels when you achieve it. Olivia Brunham. There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. Colin Powell. Cade Budgell. My spot's so good, even the fish don't know about them. Isaac Bull. Sometimes you never know the value of a moment till it becomes a memory. Caden Butler. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. W.P. Kinsella. Annie Button. Thanks, everyone. On to the next chapter.
William Bragg. He'd like to thank his friends and family for all they've done for him. Xander Cameron. I want to thank my dad, my stepmom, and my family for helping me get through high school and achieving this milestone. Ava Campbell. I want to thank my parents for always being there for me and pushing me to do my best. I'm looking forward to nursing school next year. Regin Caneo. Success at anything will always come down to this: focus and effort, and we control both. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Jesse Carlson. The price of success is hard work, dedication to the job at hand, and determination. We have applied the best of ourselves. Vince Lombardi. Gianella Carrion. It is impossible to live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all. Aiden Carter. I want to thank everyone who has supported me to get here today. Teachers and parents, I appreciate all of you. Travis Case. I am grateful for sitting close to the smart kids. Kale Chambers. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. Henry Ford. Anisha Channa. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Haley Campbell. Peace out, 2025. Naomi Chawaguda. My advice to our graduating class would be to live your last few years of childhood to the fullest. There's nothing we cannot do. Congratulations, class of 2025. Our journey is just beginning. Addison Shoveldave. Some graduated with honors. I'm just happy I graduated. Ben Churchill. I want to thank my family and friends for these last 4 years. Destiny Clark. It's very important to surround yourself with the people that see you fully. SZA. Grady Clarkson. Thanks, Mom and Dad. You can take that if you want. Hudson Clayton. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. William Colosimo. Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. Maya Angelou.
Frederick Cote. I'm looking forward to becoming a journeyman heavy-duty mechanic in the gas compression field. Kaylee Corsall. Y'all afraid to be corny, but I was born on the cob. Okay, you're good. Ava Delzell. Love the life you live the life you love. Bob Marley. Bailey Demant. Obstacles are inevitable, but quitting isn't. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Vince Lombardi. Bree Demant.
Do not read that. That's bullshit. It's supposed to be drunk.
My advice is to enjoy your senior year and do not take Chemistry 30. Tucker Demont. Cameron Davis. The wind is rising. We must try to live. Carson Daw. I would like to congratulate all of my fellow grads.
Jed Deondon. There's no greater punishment nor grander gift than that of forgiveness. Therefore, rest well. May you have sweet dreams, sweeter mornings, and the sweetest victories. Marion Delacruz. Some people gonna hate you for no reason, and you're gonna shine regardless. SZA. Ayla Dennis. You had to be there, Megan Maroney. Noah Denny. Looking forward to the next adventure. Brooke Desjardins. It takes a long time to realize how truly miserable you are, and even longer to see it doesn't have to be that way. Only after you give up everything can you begin to find a way to be happy. BoJack Horseman. Georgia Dickinson. YOLO. Cole Deepdale. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. Mark Twain. Brody Dumont. Money talks to me.
Chloe Dick. I can't believe it's been 4 years already. I have gained so many new experiences and memories, but my favorites are from rugby, academy, and outdoor ed, and I can't wait to start the Vet Tech program in the fall in Fairview. Olivia Edmondson. My best advice is that everything great takes time. That's why all my assignments were late. Shay Enderson. Education is an admirable thing, but it is well to remember from time to time that nothing that is worth knowing can be taught. Oscar Wilde. Leo Erickson. Sometimes taking a leap forward means leaving a few things behind. Echo. Elmo Faustino. Graduation isn't just about what we achieved, it's a promise to keep moving forward with gratitude, hope, and purpose. Tanner Felgenhauer. Done is better than perfect. Cheryl Sandberg. Dom Felon. If you decide that you're going to do only the things you know you are going to work, that are going to work, you're going to leave a lot of opportunity on the table. Jeff Bezos. Cohen Fisher. I am grateful for my family, friends, and teachers. Maya Fitzgerald. Why is it so hard to accept the party is over? SZA.
Shay Fitzgerald. I would like to thank my family, friends, teachers, and everyone who has supported me throughout the years and for all the memories made along the way. Shay Foley. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you might miss it. Ferris Bueller. Hudson Frame. I'm grateful for the experiences, challenges, and friendships that have shaped me throughout this journey, and every bit of it has helped me grow into the person I am today. Xander Freeman. The future is easy because it doesn't exist, but the past is painful because it lives forever. Logan Friesen. We don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. Anais Nin. Monica Furlong. Courage, kindness, friendship, character, these are the qualities that define us as human beings and propel us on occasion to greatness. From the book Wonder. Layla Gallant. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Eric Clapton. Terrell Gast. You'll never know the true value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Emma Gauthier. Thank you to all the people who have supported me over the past 4 years. Whatever I end up doing, I'm grateful for the impact you had on my life. I knew exactly what to do, but in a much more real sense, I had no idea what to do. Michael Scott.
Allegra Germain. I am looking forward to studying biochemistry at the University of Calgary and playing rugby for the U of C Dinos. Hannah Giesbrecht. The path to success is to take massive, determined action. Tony Robbins. Jeremy Giesbrecht. The unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates. Hunter Ginnis. I want to thank my parents, teachers, and all my friends for helping me and staying with me through school, helping me through hard times and being mentors to me. Thank you so much. Tristan Glenn. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for extraordinary destiny. C.S. Lewis. Who are you, Alan? Okay. Alan Ace Gonzalez. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. Caleb Gordon, look where I am now. Marissa Gover, yesterday is what brought you to today. Carter Gramlich, The highest form of knowledge is empathy, for it requires us to suspend our egos and live in another's world. Austin Green. I am grateful for all the memories and the opportunity to work towards greater things. Trying to tear down the past prohibits you from building up your future. Lil Wayne. Georgia Hahn. You live in what you believe in. Sam Evian.
Guinevere Halleck. It's time for you to look inward and start asking yourself the big questions. Who are you and what do you want? Uncle Iro. Lindley Harper. The future's unwritten. The past is a corridor. I'm at the exit looking back through the hall. Phoebe Bridgers. Olivia Hart. High school for me has been a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Jillian Head. How lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard? A.A. Milne. Hayden Hernando. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Albert Einstein. Jake Hildebrand Hobbs. Change is hard at first, messy in the middle, and gorgeous at the end. Robin Sharma. Haley Hill. If I cannot do great things, then I can do small things in a great way. Kaysen Hingano. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Lao Tzu. Sophia Hodenot. I would like to say, just keep swimming. Reese Hollingworth. I'm grateful for my mom.
Owen Hallman. I would like to thank my parents for making this all possible and my friends for the memories that came. Okay. Bryson Howe. The best pound for pound fighter to ever walk this stage. Corey Hychuk. God's been good, but you know that even the faithful get afraid. Daniel Huang. Sometimes you gotta close a door to open a window. Celine Huckabee. I'm proud to say I officially almost kind of know what's going on. Somehow, against all odds and with Wi-Fi that only work less half the time, I made it. Here's to Google, good friends, underpaid teachers, and last-minute motivation. Ashton Humphreys. Thanks, everyone, for making this day happen. Nicholas Hussey. If not us, then who? Artyom.
Rocco Isaac. Be strong enough to be gentle, Optimus Prime. Anna Jeffs. I'm looking forward to attending the University of Arizona to earn my law degree and pursue my passion for hockey. I want to thank my parents for all of their sacrifices and unconditional love. Ryder Jennings. Shout out to my family, friends, coaches, and slushies for helping me get here. Brooklyn Johnson. High school isn't easy, and graduating doesn't erase the hard days, but it celebrates the fact that we kept going. Dylan Johnson. In case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Truman Burbank. Haley Kay. I'm incredibly thankful for my friends, my boyfriend, and my family who helped me get through this. I'm super excited for what's next and definitely looking forward to my future. Eric Killian. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. Audrey Hepburn. Annabelle Kim. If you're scared of doing something, do it scared. Grace King. Thank you to all my friends and teachers that created my high school experience. I appreciate all of you. James King. Congratulations to the rest of the graduates. Kiana Cloberdans. Nothing hates you, the perks of being a wallflower. Piper Napton. If you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? RuPaul. Joshua Kohler. Life shows you what you stand to lose. Yulia Kovalenko. You can't get to courage without walking through vulnerability. Brene Brown.
I changed that like real quick. Focus your focus, Mr. Ford. Oh my gosh,
I'll try. Corbin Krauskopf. Focus your focus, Mr. Poland. Kelsey Kruzik. Thank God it's over.
Naya Kriviak. Can't believe I made it, but I made it, that's for sure. The Weekend. Dominic Quisian. I'm not a saint, unless you think of a saint as a sinner who keeps on trying. Nelson Mandela. Titus Labby. I am the greatest. I said that even before I knew I was. Muhammad Ali. Keisha Lacasse Mackay. Word of advice, don't run, senior assassin. Nevaeh Lee. I am grateful for my family. I'm looking forward to leaving high school. My advice is you might not control anything, but you can control your effort. I want to thank my family for doing everything for me. Brooke Leaf. I want to thank my mom, dad, and Starbucks for getting me through this. Summer Letkeman. Don't smile because it happened. Cry because it's over. Sabrina Carpenter. I want to thank my coaches for teaching me that hard work pays off. Josh Levering. Believe in yourself. Have faith in your abilities. Without a humble but reasonable confidence, you cannot be successful or happy. Norman Vincent Peale. Alex Levesque. Alex would like to thank his friends and family for helping him get this far.
Willow Lindberg. I'm grateful for every early morning swim that taught me discipline, every science class that sparked my curiosity, and the unwavering support of my family, boyfriend, and friends. My advice, trust your journey and let the voices of those who uplift you outweigh the doubts of those who don't. John Lira. With confidence, you have won before you've started. Marcus Garvey. Michaela Luscombe. I'm grateful for everything I got to experience these past 4 years. I want to thank my best friends and family who always stood by me. Ava Lyons. I'm looking forward to attending college and continuing as a student athlete. Jensen McDonald. Put yourself in situations where you aren't comfortable. LeBron James. Kinsley McKenzie. I'm looking forward to new challenges and learning to keep my balance, whether that's in life or just standing without falling over. Caden McLeod-Dulick. I am deliberate and afraid of nothing. Audre Lorde.
Callista Marcy. I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it. Maya Angelou. Deanna Martin. School computers made me crash out. Amy May. Slow down, take a breath. It's just school. Ella Meyer. I'm grateful for my family for supporting me in my decisions for post-secondary education and for motivating me. Kayla McAllister. I want to thank the people who have stuck by me through thick and thin, the people who have pushed me and cared for me no matter what. Danny McCarthy. I have no clue what I'm doing, but I've made it thus far. The future can't be too bad. No retreat, no surrender. Abby McGrath. School is like the ocean. Sometimes it's calm seas and everything is smooth sailing. Other times you have to swim against the waves. Siobhan McGriskin. Let time pass. Mobius.
Rachel McKeith. My advice is an astute observation. It is indeed water. Nevin Meadwell. Confidence. If you have it, you can make anything look good. Diane von Furstenberg. Jalen Meikle. God is within her. She will not fall. Psalm 46, chapter 5. MacArthur Ming. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Eleanor Roosevelt. Nina Midwinter. I'm not perfect, but I am working towards perfection. Kendall Moore. I'm grateful for my family and my friends for all their help and support. Samson Mokwe, ball up top. Amara Moosetail. Courage starts with showing up and letting ourselves be seen. Brene Brown. Annabelle Morgan. I want to thank those who never gave up on me and pushed me forward to succeed even when I pushed back. Asia Miskalik. I want to thank my friends and family.
Janelle Monroe. I already forgot everything. Luke Narasin. Can we leave early today? You're good. Mason Nessman. At the end of the day gotta end. Tessa Nicholson. Every world has its end. I know that's kind of sad, but that's why we got to live life to the fullest in the time we have. Sonic the Hedgehog. James Nickel. I wrote about wasting time, which I suppose is a part of the great human journey. We're supposed to wallow, to go through the desert without water for a long time, so that when we finally drink it, we'll truly need it and we won't spill a drop. Walton Goggins. Gage Nielsen. At the end of everything, hold on to anything. Connor Nyland. When life shuts a door, open it back up. That's how doors work. Chidera Okoram. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. Dr. Seuss.
Tyler Orchison. I want to thank my parents for all their help through my life. Cadence Parody Vixie. School is like a garden where young minds grow. Teachers plant the seeds and watch them strive. Lessons are sunshine and questions are rain. Each student blooms through pain and joy. Gracie Patey. After high school, I will pursue a career in welding. Along the way, I'll achieve my dream of owning my welding truck, a wiener dog named Torch, and making my first million by 25. Dear Doubt, I got my diploma, signed, the Dyslexic Kid. Dancel Ann Patlingrow. I'm looking forward to becoming the person I want to become. Hudson Perry. Confidence is 10% hard work and 90% delusion. Tina Fey. Carly Pinch. If you want to see the world, you have to say goodbye. A map does no good hanging on a wall. Lucy Dacus. Izzy Pliska. I would like to thank my mom, dad, brother, sister, and boyfriend for always helping me chase my dreams. You mean the world to me, and I'm beyond grateful to have you in my corner. Julianne Puxidio. With unwavering determination in flight, you can break through any obstacle to reach your destination. Mackenzie Powley. Somehow I made it, and no, I still don't know how to do taxes or fold a fitted sheet. Thanks for all the support from my teachers, friends, family, and people way more patient than me.
Keelan Pryor. If you haven't failed at something you think you mastered, you haven't mastered it yet. Claire Purnell. Confidence is not, they will like me. Confidence is, I'll be fine if they don't. Delia Rock. Released from my 4-year sentence today. Kaysen Ramsey. He who fights monsters must be careful not to become one. Sima Rollick. Let everything you do be done in love. Isabel Reed. This is my soul and the world unwinding, finally whispering the same 2 words over and over. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. Emily St. John Mandel from the novel Station 11. Callie Reichert. Everyone always says that we are the future. Well, good luck, world. Logan Reynolds. Be so good they can't ignore you. Steve Martin. Callie Robbins. My advice for everyone is don't regret the opportunities you were afraid to take. Larissa Roberts. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Piper Robertson. Not an end, but the start of all things that are left to do. Hosier. Colin Robinson. It matters less what you take with you than what you leave behind. Anthony Bourdain. Declan Robinson. When in doubt, thug it out. Parker Roger. Everything takes great time, and that's why all my assignments were late. Ethan Ronning. Motivation through procrastination.
Braden Ross. Beautiful things don't ask for attention. James Thurber, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Caitlin Ross. You can fail at what you don't want, so you might as well take a chance on doing what you love. Jim Carey. Keith Rutlick. Say yes, and you'll figure it out afterward. Tina Fey. Chloe Rowland. It is a tough road that leads to the heights of greatness. Seneca. Skylar Rufiange. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Brooke Russell. No matter what people tell you, words and ideas can change the world. Robin Williams. Christian Seeley. I would like to thank my coaches. I'm grateful for everything you've done to help me grow on and off the field. Cadence Seitz. The tree falls the way it leans. Be careful which way you lean. The Lorax. Finley Sewell. No amount of money ever bought a second of time. Howard Stark.
Jake Schufelt. Great people do great things before they're ready. Amy Poehler. Sydney Shipway. I am grateful for my family, advisors, and friends that have helped me strive to reach my goals and succeed. Jocelyn Schaffner. You have to be able to look at yourself and say, I'm enough. That's when growth happens. Bo Burnham. Emily Short. Thank you to my family, my friends, and my emotional support cat for keeping me going using our family motto, highly motivated, extremely energetic. Lauren Sparks. I want to thank my parents, friends, and brother for pushing me to reach all my goals. Samantha Speck. The world always looks better from behind a smile. Dane Starr. If every pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs. Haley Stewart McLeod. I'm grateful for the support of my family and friends and teachers who continue to push me through all the tough challenges high school brings. My advice is to never stop trying and always make time for the things that truly matter. Dominic Stewart. I want to thank my coaches and teammates for pushing me to my limits in both wrestling and rugby. Those programs taught me more than just technique. They taught me how to fight through adversity. Austin Stouffer. My advice is don't use 47 cans diesel to make pancakes. It's just not healthy.
McKenna Stringer. Wish I'd never grown up. Taylor Swift. Matthew Sun. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. Master Uguay. Graham Sutherland. I'm very grateful for the people in my life who pushed me to see past my own limits so that I could achieve more than I thought possible. I'm thankful for the confidence boost, and I look forward to tackling whatever comes my way. Love you, Mom and Dad. Christian Taylor. Thanks to Miss Erickson for all the support and countless hours spent in her room over the last few years. And I'm thankful for family and other teachers. I'm also grateful for my friends who I've shared a countless number of laughs with in class each day. Jacob Terry. If you don't see a clear path for what you want, sometimes you have to make it yourself. Mindy Kaling. Emma Thompson. I want to thank everyone who believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. Here's to new beginnings and better days ahead. Noah Timothy. Follow your passion. Stay true to yourself. Never follow someone else's path. Unless you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path, then by all means, you should follow that. Jamie Tommaso. Life passes you by way too fast, so make memories that last a lifetime. Ava Tremblay, the one where we graduate. Janelle Tucker. I want to thank my family, especially my mom and dad and my boyfriend, for showing me that I'm capable of anything I put my mind to. I can't believe it's the end of this era, and I can't wait to see what my future holds. Long story short, I survived. Reese Tucker. I've learned from my successes and failures. Both are teachers. Joan Rivers.
Micah Utes. For God has not given us a spirit of fear and timidity, but of power, love, and self-discipline. 2 Timothy 1:7. Adam Van Tassel. You are free to choose, but you are not free from the consequences of your choices. Jasmine Villarosa. I'm looking forward to starting college and working towards my dreams of becoming a police officer, but if not, YOLO. Brody Vowell. A smile is a curve that sets everything straight. Phyllis Diller. Rogan Walker. She gave me a bunch of crap for not listening to something I don't know. I wasn't really listening. Harry Dunn. Phoenix Wall. The wilderness must be explored. From the film Up. Alexa Watts. I want to thank everyone who has supported me through the years. I plan to get my teaching degree and become an elementary teacher. Jillian West. The days will be long, but the years will fly right by. Old Dominion.
Janine Weigel. It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live. Albus Dumbledore. John Lee Williams. Thank you to my family and friends for the help along the way. Michaela Willis. I want to thank my family, my friends, and dance teachers for all the support through my high school days. I will forever be grateful for all the wonderful role models in my life. Sage Williston. Source? Me. Jordan Wills. I want to thank my parents for supporting me through everything. Kate Wilson. I'm looking forward to starting college in the fall and working towards my occupational therapist degree. Austin Winia. I would like to thank my friends and family as well as Cinnamon Toast Crunch for helping me to get through every day of school. Anna Winterford. Let everything happen to you, beauty and terror. Just keep going. No feeling is final. Rainer Maria Wilkie.
Layla Young. Obsession's gonna beat talent every time. You could have all the talent in the world, but are you obsessed? Rylan Young. Punk rock teaches that every person has a voice to be heard, no matter the sound. Dave Grohl.
I would just ask that everyone to please stand. Let's give a very big rousing round of applause for our graduates of Charles Spencer for 2025.
what you got, till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you got, till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would have told me, babe. Soon